Hello there, guys. Welcome. I got our first video back from our previous live stream with AJ and Myron. Had an absolutely great time with them. Hope y'all tune into that and check it out if you haven't seen it. Today, I wanted to go over the NFC Championship and the rise of Aries. So, today, on the 25th of the first month, we get the LA Rams versus Seattle Seahawks. And as you see, we have Neptune with the sign Aries and Saturn here as well with Aries Super Bowl 60 title in the LA versus Seattle, as well as the LA Fires occurred last year in January. Like we mentioned, today is the Los Angeles Rams versus the Seattle Seahawks. It'll be a quick, brief video, but as you see here, the Los Angeles Rams could pick up their 666 win all time, including playoffs, which would position them to go to Super Bowl 60, which is located in the San Francisco, Santa Clara Bay Area, where the Church of Satan was founded in 1966 by Anton LaVey. With that being said, potential Super Bowl matchup that we could see is a repeat of Super Bowl 36. Well, if the Rams win, they'll go into Super Bowl 60 with 666 all-time wins. And 666 is the 36 triangular number. You see here, the New England Patriots defeated the St. Louis Rams with the final score of 20-17 in Super Bowl 36. The game was played on February 3rd, 2002 in Louisiana, New Orleans. Or New Orleans, Louisiana, excuse me. This victory marked the first Super Bowl championship for the Patriots franchise history. So remember, this was post 9/11. As the Patriot Act would get implemented as well, and the Patriots dynasty would begin. Also, what had occurred was the transition from a snake year to a horse year. So that stood out to me a lot, was just the Chinese zodiac alone, how we're currently in a snake year and we're about to transition into the red fire horse year. So with that being said, Super Bowl 60, therefore 60 years ago, was the first ever Super Bowl. And it was also a red fire horse year. Well, what also stood out was, remember, how we recalled, in 1966, the Church of Satan was founded in San Francisco, the Bay Area. And what also stood out to me was the first ever Super Bowl was on January 15th, the 15th day of the first month, like 151, the 36 prime. 666 is the 36 triangular. The Rams could be going into Super Bowl 60 with 666 all-time wins, including playoffs. Yeah, 1966, big year. Previous fire horse year. We're heading into our next fire horse year, which is this year on the 17th of February. All right, so Neptune and Saturn are entering Aries. Neptune is entering Aries tomorrow, which is January 26th, And then Saturn will be entering Aries on February 13th, 213. All right. Well, for those who are from LA, 213 definitely should stand out to you. 213 is the LA area code. And you know what is an Aries? An Aries is a ram god, a god of war. The depiction right here is a ram. The LA Rams could be going to Super Bowl 60. With all these transitions, of going into Aries, all these new cycles coming to an end and these new ones beginning. In Aries, it's very stood out to me. I'm Aries myself, so even the colors of Saturn and Neptune resemble as the LA Rams. Its colors, if we go back to the 2022 Super Bowl, which was when the Rams had previously won, the color correlation between the blue and the yellow was highly symbolic because not only did the Rams win it that year, well, so did the San Francisco Warriors did, where the Super Bowl is this year in San Francisco. And then on top of that was the Ukraine war outbreak that occurred. They have the blue and the yellow. And then even the halftime show, Snoop Dogg was wearing the blue and the yellow outfit. So these color correlations matter a lot. Just take another good look at Neptune and Saturn, and then take a look at the logo for LA Rams. All right, here's our last slide. War games, the god of war. So like how we mentioned, Aries is the god of war. What had occurred 165 years ago, the last time Neptune was in Aries, was the Civil War. And remember, the fire horse occurs every 60 years, just like how we're in Super Bowl 60, and Donald Trump equals 60 in gematria, just like how he won the 60th U.S. presidential election. So take that however you want to perceive it. That's my input. The Rams are looking real nice. Could we see a potential Super Bowl 36 rematch? We'll see. But until then, y'all stay tuned for some more content. I look forward to getting on with Ball Don't Lie and Myron again. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, and I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank you.